What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video today. And today I will be giving my end of the season, or end of the season for most teams besides bowl games and playoffs. But it's award season now, is what I'm trying to say, and I'll be giving my end of the season awards. Sometime when this video is posted, the Home Depot College Football Awards are not soon after this. So it's mainly those awards I'm giving my personal pick on. Okay? Okay. Let's hop right into it with the Heisman Trophy. Now this, I've already released a video on. I released it yesterday. My final Heisman watch. If you want to hear me talk about it in depth, go over there. Go over there, and then you have the big reveal. My final Heisman watch of the season. But if you just want to get to it, I think, not only do I think he should, but I believe Bryce Young, quarterback for Alabama, should win the Heisman Trophy. Bryce Young has 4,353 yards on the season, 46 total touchdowns, and 175.4 passer rating. He's been playing out of his mind this season. And not only that, but he has two Heisman moments: the comeback against Auburn and him carving up what was supposed to be a historic Georgia defense. So there's that. Bryce Young is my Heisman Trophy winner. And if he's my Heisman winner, it goes without saying that Bryce Young is also my Maxwell Award winner for the best player in the nation. He is also my Davey O'Brien winner for the best quarterback in the nation. So I have Bryce Young racking up 3 awards: Heisman Trophy, Maxwell Trophy, and Davey O'Brien. My Doak Walker Trophy Award winner is Kenneth Walker, running back, Michigan State. To me, he's been the untouched, well, I don't know, Hassan Haskins came close, but really untouched best running back of the year so far. He has 1,735 yards, 19 touchdowns, and is averaging 6.3 yards every time he touches the ball. He's been playing amazing. He was the Heisman frontrunner for a week or two in this season. He had an outstanding year, and he should win the Doak Walker Award. For the Biletnikoff Award for the best wide receiver in the country, I have Jameson Williams, wide receiver, Alabama. On the year, Jameson Williams had 1,450 yards, 15 touchdowns, and averaged 20.7 yards every time he touched the ball. That's insane. Especially that yards per catch thing. That's ridiculous. I mean, Jameson Williams has just been having a year. I mean, he's Alabama's primary deep threat, so you know he's going to catch a lot. But, man, he's just been phenomenal this year. And it's kind of getting overlooked, in my opinion, because Devontae Smith had the best season for a wide receiver ever last year in college football for Alabama. And so I think it might be overshadowing Jameson's season, but don't underestimate it. Jameson's had a very good season so far. Transferred from Ohio State, got to play at Alabama, and he's balling out. For the John Mackey Award for the best tight end in the nation, I have Trey McBride, tight end, Colorado State. He has 1,076 yards on the season, a touchdown, and 86 receptions. He's been very solid. He is also PFF's highest graded tight end on the season. For the Remington Trophy, for the best center in college football, this one is very easy. It is Tyler Linderbaum, I think is the way you pronounce his name. Tyler Linderbaum, the center for Iowa. I mean, oh my God, this is the best offensive lineman in the nation, probably. Up there with Evan Neal, my bad. I mean, but really, he's the best O-lineman in the nation, and I think he'll be a star in the NFL. I kind of want, I don't know, I kind of want the Miami Dolphins to draft him. We really need our offensive line help, and he's a great offensive lineman, and he well deserves the Remington Award. For the Outland Award for the best interior lineman, I have Jordan Davis, defensive lineman, Georgia. Jordan Davis was a force for Georgia all year. He may have had a bad game in the SEC Championship, but let's not diminish what he did all year. He had 28 tackles, 3.5 tackles for a loss, 2 sacks, and even had a rushing touchdown. Jordan Davis was an absolute monster this year and deserves respect, even if he might have not played good in the SEC Championship game. For the Butkus Award, and I will say the Butkus Award has already been given out, and I agree with the pick. It is Nakobe Dean, linebacker, Georgia. Yeah, easily the best linebacker in the nation to me. Which, I looked at the finalists, and Will Anderson was not a finalist, so I assume they're not counting Will Anderson as a linebacker and counting him more as like a edge rusher. Is what I assume is happening here. Because if Will Anderson counted, then it's easily Will Anderson. But I don't think that's how this works. I think it's more like middle linebacker, and Will Anderson plays basically just edge. He doesn't really play linebacker, if that makes sense. Hard to articulate. But yeah, Nakobe Dean has been amazing all season. 61 tackles, 8.5 tackles for a loss, 5 sacks, 2 interceptions, and a pick 6. Nakobe Dean is an amazing player. Amazing season. And he's the best linebacker in the nation. For the Jim Thorpe Award for the best defensive back in the nation, I have Kobe Bryant, cornerback, Cincinnati. And I will mention, yes, I know he has the same name as the legendary basketball player Kobe Bryant, but this is a different Kobe Bryant. Yeah, but other than that, he's been a very solid corner, very lockdown corner. Him and Gardner on the same team is absolutely insane, and he deserves to get some hardware for his amazing season. For the Bednarik Award for the best defensive player in the nation, this one's easy. I have it going to Will Anderson Jr., linebacker or edge rusher, Alabama. And I would like to say I also have the Nagurski, which they are already handed out a few days ago, going to Will Anderson, which they did give it to Will Anderson. And the Nagurski is the same category as the Bednarik. It is the best defensive player in college football. I mean, Will Anderson has just been on a historic pace this season. I mean, the man is a machine. His nickname is not the Terminator for just no reason. It's for a reason. Will Anderson has 82 tackles, 27.5 tackles for a loss. That's mind-boggling. 27.5 tackles for a loss, which is very close to setting a record. And 14 sacks, which leads the entire country this season. I mean, he's just been a force to be reckoned with on defense. So, my Bednarik and Nagurski winner is Will Anderson Jr. My Ray Guy Award winner for the best punter in the nation is Matt Araiza. I think that's how you say his name, Matt Araiza, San Diego State punter. I know punters don't get much love, but Matt Araiza should. He has set several NCAA records, including the highest average punt yardage, I think. I mean, he's had an amazing season. And shout out to him. And for the best place kicker, the Lou Groza Award, I have Gabe Brkic, kicker from Oklahoma. Very hard to pronounce name, but he's an amazing kicker, automatic guy, and he has a big leg, can hit from a long range. So Gabe Burkick is my Lou Groza Award winner. And for the final award that I'm going to be giving my pick on, I have the Coach of the Year award going to Luke Fickell, head coach, Cincinnati. I mean, there's a case to be made. It could go to Jim Harbaugh, and I'm going to lay the case for Jim Harbaugh right now. I mean, he finally beat Ohio State. He has the number 2 team in the nation. He started the season unranked but made the playoff, the first team to ever do that. And yeah, that's impressive and all. But Luke Fickell has broken the curse that group of 5 teams can never get into the playoffs or never have a chance to compete for a national championship. Luke Fickell has crossed a certain barrier that really no other coach had done before. And I mean, he has Cincinnati playing at a high level, the only undefeated team this season. And you got guys like Desmond Ridder, Jerome Ford, Kobe Bryant playing at insane levels of play. And I give Luke Fickell a lot of credit for that. But those were my college football award winners. What do you think of my list? To be honest, some of these awards are very... I wouldn't be offended if they go either way. The ones I'm mainly concerned about are more like Heisman, Maxwell, Davey O'Brien, Biletnikoff, stuff like that. But some of these awards are just... it's okay to me. That's how it works sometimes. But let me know what your opinions on these are in the comments below. I would love to hear them. What are your picks? And with that, I'm out. Peace.